I did this gig once over in Jackson. The principal stands up and says, McGee here, he's going to talk to you about school. And there's like this groan goes across the room. And I was like, great. So I step up in front of that whole school. And I say, dude, I'm not at all interested in talking about school. I want to talk about skiing. I'm in Jackson. I want to talk about skiing. And of course, snowboarding, roar. I said, I'd like to talk about snowboarding, roar, across the room. I say, here's the thing. I don't know how to snowboard, but I want to learn how. I'm ready to pay $10,000 an hour cash to the person who's going to teach me how to snowboard because I don't know how to do it. And of course, I'm in Jackson, right? They know a thing or two about the sport. So lots of hands come up. And I said, but wait, you haven't heard everything yet. I need to be able to know how to snowboard by the end of the first day you're going to teach me. By the end of the first day, I want to know how to do it. I got a lot of confident snowboarders. But then I said, wait, you haven't heard everything. I want to be able to snowboard as well as that cat with the funny red hair can snowboard. And they, of course, all know Shaun White. After the end of the first day. But wait, now hands start dropping, and that room starts getting interestingly quiet. And I say, but wait, I'm not done yet. I need a promise from you, $10,000 cash an hour. I'm ready to pay this, but I need a guarantee from you that when you teach me how to snowboard, I will never fall down one time because I don't want it to hurt. I need you. And now the room gets bizarrely quiet as those really bright students like you're really bright realize I'm not just talking about snowboarding. I'm talking about pretty much anything else that you learn. Right? School is not easy. And getting ready for high school is not easy. I mean, dude, you just had the first kind of quasi day, and some of you are like, I'm really tired already. I'm really tired of it already. If one more person tells me that this is the future of my whole life one more time, I'm going to punch them. I get it. I totally understand that. So can we bypass that to what I think is maybe a little better question? They had me do this in a prison. No kidding. So I go to this prison. And I say, dude, I think I can give a word picture for what our life has been like to this point. I'm in a room with red brick walls. I say, imagine for a moment if I just turned and looked at that wall that's red brick, and I were to run into it as hard as I could, right? So I run into this wall, and I fall down, and you're like, dude, what is yawn or whatever? And I fall down, and then all of a sudden I get up, and I start shouting at the wall, and I back up even further. See, you can see this in your mind's eye, right? So now I'm like, I run even harder. I hit the wall. Now my nose is like, my elbow's bleeding. Now I get up. I just start screaming profanities at the wall as I back up even more. And you walk up to me. As I got blood coming, I'm screaming, I'm mad. You walk up to me and you say, dude, there's this thing called a door? I said to this group of guys, they're in prison. I said, I have a sense for one or two of us, that's kind of the way we've lived our life. Hit the wall, hit the floor, back up. Dude, I talk to freshmen every year who will admit the word picture you just told is the 3 years for me of middle school. Over and over, hitting a wall. And over. By the time I get to high school, I already kind of figured it out. It just hurts to hit a wall, but I just keep doing it. Can I suggest there's this thing called a door? Hey, no. You need to hear what I'm saying. I totally get it. That there are some of us who will run into the wall over and over again. It doesn't matter how much anybody talks about it. But every once in a while, somebody goes, maybe the door's not what I want. I'm going to go somewhere else. A wall's not what I want. I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to use a door. Got me? I want to ask a simple question for you. Why high school? This is a legitimate question. Why high school? Here's why. Junior came to me and said, dude, I am dropping out. And I went, okay. And he's like, you're not going to give me no argument as to why I should stay in school? Because that's what you do, right? You are a teacher. And I said, I ain't interested in it. What are you going to do? He goes, I'm dropping out because school sucks. I go, what's so bad about school? And he said, because I'm not arguing that it's fun. I'm just asking, what's so bad? He said, here's the problem for me with school. I get up every morning. I come to the same place. I do the same crap all day long. I go home. I get up in the morning. I come to the same... I do that for 4 years. Are you kidding me? I said, so you're dropping out? He goes, dude, I'm dropping out. I said, to do what? He goes, dude, I'm getting a job. I said, a job. A job where you go to the same place every day to do the same thing every day. The only difference is you don't do it for 4 years, you do it for
your whole life.
40 years. Right? Right? And he comes back to me and he goes, yeah, but it's different. I go, really, how? He goes, you get paid. And I said, yeah, I get it. You get paid what? Dude, money. And I said, so money matters to you. Did you just not hear me? I just told you I'm dropping out so I can get a job, so I can make money. And I said, so money matters to you enough to think about the amount of it? Because I can have you work for me all day and pay you 5 bones. Is that going to be no? I said, oh, so the amount of money matters. Yeah. That's called high school. You do realize that. Your ability to get paid more money is linked to your education. I'm sorry, that's the world you live in. Because the last time I checked, ain't nobody paying you to sit at home and play video games and drink Mountain Dew. I'm sorry, that's just ain't the way it works. So I'll ask it again. What are you here for? I want to suggest that you're here to learn something. Now, look, guys, hey, if you ask teachers why they come to school, students, they will give you an academic answer. If you ask students why they come to school, I do this all the time. I actually have students that say this to me. If I couldn't come to school and play ball, I wouldn't come to school. I wouldn't do it. The only reason I do this is because they'll let me play ball. If I couldn't play ball, I have other students that say, I don't care about ball, but I do have 2 or 3 people in this building I like to see. If I could see them every day, that's why I come. We do this weird stuff where, for example, we will ask students to choose to come to school or not. This has been done, research. Choose to come to school or not. And a lot of students will stay out of school for a few weeks, and then guess what? They show up here. Why? Because their people are here. I'm going to argue you learn a lot that's not school stuff at school. Are you hearing me? You learn a lot. Of course, you already know that because you were 8th graders last year, and you knew a whole lot more in 8th grade than you did in 6th grade. Am I right or am I right? See, you figure it out as you go. The idea is you're here for 4 years to get ready for 40 years. Did you hear what I just said? You're here for 4 years to get ready for 40 years. The way I suggest this is maybe 4 things. I'm going to share 4 things with you. If you got something to write with, you can write this down, or you can draw a picture, whatever you want to do. I want to give you 4 ideas that will help you before I have my seniors come back in here and talk to you a little bit. Idea number 1. If you want to learn in high school, idea number 1, you're going to need to learn how to focus. Now, let me share this with you real quick. What is your mind? By the way, hello, you don't need to write anything down now. I promise you, I like word pictures. You're going to know this one. Your mind is like a monkey in a cage. Not any cage, stay with me. Your mind is like a monkey in a metal cage. Under the metal cage, there's a fire burning. As the fire heats up the metal cage, the bars get really hot, right? So that anytime the monkey touches the cage, gets burned. I'm not done. Wait, I'm not done with a word picture. Not done with a word picture. Next, come the hornets, these large bee hornet things. They come in, they start stinging this poor monkey. So it's being stung by hornets, and every time it touches metal, it's getting stung. It's jumping all over the cage. Wait, I'm not done. Then somebody turns out the lights. So now the poor monkey is in darkness, getting stung by hornets and against the fire. That is, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? That is your mind. Ball players already know this. I coach a lot of really important ball players. On first day, I just talk. On second day, I share monkey mind word picture. On second day, I point out something. Notice how yesterday, every time I would say stuff, immediately people in the group would start. Watch. I said, watch, just yesterday, watch. I would say something, anything, it didn't matter what I would say. And then notice I was like, hey, right, see, it's perfect. It's beautiful. Hello, I am not yelling at you about monkey mind. I am telling you that is your mind. I'm telling you that if you want to be successful, suggestion. Ball players already know this. Hey, if you're going to practice tonight, do this. This is fascinating. I've had ball players that come back to me, freshmen, and go, I'll be danged, you're right. I did this. I did the very thing you told me. While the coach is talking, just kind of stand in the back and watch guys. Watch your girls. If you go volleyball, just watch. The coach is talking. Of course, as soon as the coach turns around, it will be those same ball players who will go, dude, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Do you know what we're doing? Suggestion. In high school, work on trying to see monkey mind. It's hard to concentrate. It's hard to focus. If you can conquer monkey mind, you're going to be a lot better student. See, we're still doing it. It's funny, isn't it? It's like, dude, I cannot do this. Try to sit and just listen to me and not look at anybody else and not talk to anybody. I dare you to try this. See, I can do that. And I can do this with ball players and say, dude, I will pay you $100 bill if you for 60 seconds will just concentrate on what I'm saying. See? And that's exactly what they do. Okay, I got you. Sure. Did you see? I told him oh crap, I just did monkey mind. Of course, the funny thing about monkey mind is that you're the one that knows whether you're really concentrating. Looking at me may not be concentrating. Looking at me may be the way that you have monkey mind. And other stuff's going on in your head. Does that make sense? 1, focus. 2, you got to get organized. Hey, are you ready for this? You're standing on the sidelines as a junior. The coach, football. Coach, get in there. You sprint into the huddle. Your pal looks at you and says, dude, are you going to play this down with a helmet? Okay, you were sitting on the sidelines. You sprinted into the huddle. You left your helmet back on the sidelines. Funny word picture, right? Now you got to turn around in front of 5,000 people in the stands, and you get to go back while the coach is doing one of these because he's got to call a timeout because you ran. I see this every year, though. Students will show up to class, in a math class, and the first thing they got to ask for is, can I go to my locker? I got to get my pencil. I don't know where a pen. They don't have their supplies. They're not organized. Number 2, after focus, get organized. F, focus. O, organized. You're going to see this. If you can get organized, you're going to have less hassle. Teachers will not jack on you so much if you're organized. On the other hand, if you show up and you're not ready for the test, some of you are saying, dude, this was 8th grade for me. If you show up and you're not ready, you've done no preparation, you know you've got challenges. Number 3, the third thing I recommend you do is resolve. Do you know what that word means? Make up your mind. Make up your mind. This for you can be a different experience from before, right? Because maybe for some of you, you decide, I'm going to try and do it a little better than I did it before. Last story. Final word picture. This is what I know about learning. My kid Mikey, he's about to leave now and go off to the Navy to fly jets for the Navy. But when he was little, my kid Mikey wanted a bike, so I went and I got him a bike. Brought it home, take it out the back of the truck, set the bike down. There are these wheels on the back of the bike. My Mikey, dude, what's the wheels on the back? Those are training wheels, son. They're going to help you ride your bike. Take them off, they make me look dumb. So he said, I said, no, you don't understand. Just get on the bike. Mikey gets on the bike. The bike starts tipping. Why do we grab tighter when we get ready to fall? I don't know. He grabbed tight and it catch you. Told you. Mikey is a great bike rider, riding all around. I'm watching ball games Saturday. I remember he comes in, he goes, Dad, I say what? He says, I think it's time for me to take my training wheels off. I said, no worries, we'll do it later. He goes off with his mom, so he comes back in the van. He gets out of the van. I'm standing next to the bike. Mikey's looking at me, I'm looking at him. He goes, what's going on? I say, today we're going to learn to ride this bike, come on. My Mikey's standing there. No, I don't think today is a very good day. Let's do it tomorrow. Well, what are you talking about tomorrow? You say you wanted. You said to me, right? Yeah. I don't think today. My Mikey, he's a scared. Why is he scared? I ask him, why are you afraid? He goes, because I'm afraid I'm going to fall down. It's going to hurt. I go, oh, son, you got no idea. We're about to go out there on that front lawn, on the gravel out there on the road, and you're going to ride this bike. You're going to fall down. You're going to jack yourself. It's going to hurt bad. Let's go. See, here's the thing. Hey, can I say this? Can I say this? You're all grown up now. Here's the thing. We forget this. My Mikey, he's scared. He's sitting on that bike. You know how you do this? You grab the handlebar, right? You grab the handlebar, you grab the seat. He's like, I'm pushing. Yeah, I'm mom's video. I'm like, Mike, he goes, what? I go, son, I ain't going to push you all the way around this block. You're going to have to pedal. It's like he's forgotten how to pedal even, right? So he's going. All of a sudden he starts pedaling. I'm doing this thing right next to him. I let him go. He's riding this thing. No training wheels. He's riding. I'm like, yeah. Right? You know what's coming, huh? Right? Now, hey, dude, he knew the curb was there. Got me? He had seen it before. Got me? He knew how to use his brakes. All he had to do was just rotate them backwards, right? It ain't that hard. Mikey, it's a beautiful jack. Against the curb, over the handlebar. Oh, it's wonderful. Right? Elbows, knees, everything. He jacked himself good. I come running up. I'm all excited. Oh, Mikey, that was awesome. Mikey is totally mad. He's pushed the bike off of himself. He's pulled his little bloody knees up into his chest. He's ready to cry. He is so mad. He's not mad at the city engineer who put the curb there. He's not mad at Mikey who forgot how to use a brake, even though he knew how. Right. He's mad at me. Stupid jerk dad. We got it on video. Stupid jerk dad. I'm like, a couple of days later, guess who shows back up? Mikey says, okay, I think maybe it's time. A week later, it looks like Mikey's been in like a war or something. But dude, I remember when he went. I remember that. I hope you someday have the opportunity to one time in your life teach somebody how to ride that bike. You got to overcome two things to be successful. Just like Mikey. Fear and pain. Hey, see Monkey Mike? Isn't that strange? It's funny, huh? I'm not yelling at you. I'm telling you, as freshmen, that is our biggest challenge. And if you can conquer monkey mind, you're going to ride a bike all the way off into your future, which is a way cool thing in your future. Got me? We got some seniors. They've listened to your questions. They're going to share some answers. Okay? They're just going to